Hello and welcome to Chapter 2, Lesson 8. Today we're going to be talking about adding 4-digit numbers. And I put this little picture down here because we are also going to practice using diagrams. They're actually called a bar diagram. And how it works is this is kind of like the total. Okay. This is the sum. It's not kind of like the total. It's the sum, which is the answer to the addition problem. And then we can chunk it up between, hey, I want to add this and this together to get my sum. These would both be add-ins because they should equal the sum. Anyways, let's do some practice problems. Example 1. The largest cruise ship can carry a crew of 1,365. What is the total number of passengers and crew that can travel on this ship? So right here it says we need to find 1,365 plus 4,376. Okay, so our first step, which is always a great step, is to estimate. So if I look at this number, 1,365, I would notice that if I rounded to the hundreds place, that 6 would tell me to add 1, and I get 1,400. And then 4,376 would round to 4,400. So if I add these together, I would get 4 and 4 makes 8, comma, 1 and 4 makes 5. Okay, so here we have our estimates. Hopefully our answer will be close to that. Our first step that we're going to do is we are going to add the ones. 5 and 6 makes 11. We're going to regroup the 11 ones as 110, 1, 1. Okay, so I'm going to put the 1, like if I look at 11, here I've got my 10s. So I need to put it in the 10s column. And here I have my 1, so my 1 is going to go in the 1s column for my answer. All right, so now I need to add up my 10s. 1, 6, and 7. So I noticed if I added my 1 and 6 first, I'd get 7. And I can double 7 to make 14. Now if I look at the number 14, it has a 1. Now this is 14 tens, so that means that 1 would be worth 100 and 4 tens. Now let's add the hundreds. 3 and 3 make 6, plus 1 more is 7. No regrouping there. 1 and 4 makes 5. 5,741 is our answer. And our estimate was 5,800. Now, if I should ask myself, are those two numbers close to each other? Yes, yes they are. We checked for reasonableness, right? We checked our real answer against our estimate. So 1,365 plus 4,376 is 5,741. The ship can carry 5,741 people aboard. That sure must be a big ship. All right, here we have example 2, and here's what we're going to do, our bar diagram. Now, this is a great strategy when maybe you're having a hard time figuring out what to do. You can always practice drawing a bar diagram. So here it says last year, $3,295 was spent on a state park. This year, $3,999 was spent. How much money was spent over the 2 years? Write a number sentence with a symbol for the unknown. Okay, so here's our symbol. Whenever we don't know something, we could put a question mark, we could put a box. When you get into older grades, you put an X or a Y, right? And that's just saying that's where our answer is going to be found. So let's look here. It says a bar diagram is a model that is used to illustrate a number relationship. it may help you organize the information. So we have our last year is this much. This year is this much. When I add them all, then this can show me that I would maybe need to add. So first let's add here. 5 plus 9 makes 14. Notice I put my 1 in the tens place because 14 has 1 10. 9 and 9 makes 18 plus 1 more is 19. That's 19 tens. So now I have an extra 100 I need to add in there from 19 tens. 9 and 1 make a 10. Add in 2 would get me to 12. Put my 12 hundreds, which makes 1,000 and 2 hundreds. And then I'm going to add my thousands. 3 and 3 make 6 plus 1 more is 7. Now it says you can check for accuracy. So notice here 3,295 was on the top. Here 3,999 is on the top. So this is an example of the commutative property where we can flip-flop them. So this is a way that we can use to check for reasonableness. 9 and 5 is 14. 1, 9 and 9 makes 19. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And 2 threes, which is a 6, plus 1 more is a 7. Okay. So that means that $7,294 is the unknown. $7,294 over the 2 years. How many times do they want us to write this? $7,294. Okay, so here it says we are going to add, then check for reasonableness by estimating. Okay, so first I always start in the ones place. 5 and 4 makes 9. 4 and 5 makes 9. 6 and 3 makes, oh my goodness, a 9. And 3 and 0 makes not a 9, a 3. 3,999. Now, when I look at this top number here, 3,345, okay, I'm gonna round to the tens. So that 4 is going to tell my 3 to stay the same. So we would estimate it to be 3,300. And down here, if I round to the hundreds, that 5 is going to tell me to add 1. So this would become 700. 3,300 plus 700 would make 4,000. And is 4,000 close to 3,999? Yes, it is. All right, let's do our second and final example here. 4 and 9 makes 13. Gotta put my regrouping one up there. 1 and 3 makes 4. 2 and 7 makes 9. 4 and 1 makes 5. 5,943. Okay, let's estimate here. So if I again went to the hundreds place, 3 tells me keep it the same, so that'd be 4,200. And this 0 tells the 7 to stay the same, 1,700. 2 and 7 makes 200 and 700 makes 900. And 4,000 and 1,000 makes 5,900. Which is very close to our actual answer of 5,943. So there we have it. That's all I have for you for today. And thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.